I think a lot of these people that are having this drama or they're having this internal conflict or wherever it may come from, what's, or in particular the FIFO worker, right, for example, that's struggling in a cycle, what's the best advice you could give them now?
I think at first is to work out what you want. And if that's a challenge, work out what you don't want. Once you work out what you don't want, then work out what would be opposite of that. And then if you feel like you're not able to do it, get some help, right? I think for the FIFO worker, like we're generalizing right now.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, the few that I work with, and I've got a few at the moment, look, I've got one at the moment that he works, killing it with money, but he's in property. So when he comes back, he's renovating a property.
Yeah.
Right. And when I first met him, he wasn't doing that. He actually got himself stuck in a property. So now he's actually working on a project and he's keeping busy. He's working on something. Right. We've got another one that he ended up taking that wrong decision and lost a lot of money. Yeah. So although he's making a lot of money, now he's stuck in this situation and trying to get out. Yeah. So I would say instead of you waiting for that bad decision to happen, right? Because sometimes that bad decision is the best thing that happens to someone because it's the thing that kind of gets them out of their stuck ways. Let's not dismiss the negative experience that we go through. Everything serves a purpose. If it didn't serve a purpose, it wouldn't exist. Yeah. So even the nastiest kind of patterns that we go through. So instead of waiting for the tragedy to happen or something bad to happen, it's like have a conversation with someone. Like think about, what do I really need? 2025 is coming up the next year. Like, what do I really want to create? Is it something in property? Is it something within myself? Is it something is in a different career? Is it I want to make an income? Who's the person that I need to get on the phone call with? Have a 30-minute conversation. Yeah. Get a different perspective. Learn some different information. Because if you go to the pub and you speak to the guy that you spoke there last week and the week before and the week before that, you're getting the same information.
You are.
Right? And there's no judgment around who you're getting information from. That's all good. I would look at who's getting the results that you want, because it does come back to the whole. It comes back to this because we're very visual orientated beings. And I bring this back to the looking good, gym, fitness, health. If I had two personal trainers, right, and one of them looked absolutely ripped, beautiful body, beautiful, healthy, and he was getting okay results for people, and then I saw another person that didn't look have a physique or that, but he was getting the best results for individuals, right? He was actually, anybody he touched, it was like magic. It was making him win. Like, who would you go see? It's a hard one, isn't it? Because some people would favor, right, the image, or would you go to the one that's getting your results? It's the whole thing back in like, you think Merlin. Merlin was a wizard that was in a bunch of rags, a poor guy, but he was helping kings. Wealthy people get what they want. It doesn't always have to be what's attractive, because I think we get sold on that image online and we just get so hooked in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think you got to do your research, find some evidence, see who's helping people, who's getting the results. And that's how you make a decision, because there's a lot of things out there that, geez, at the moment online, someone can get a certification on a cereal box and then all of a sudden they're
a buyer's agent. No.
But it's a lot of industries.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
We're getting too critical here.
But the fact is, whichever path you go down, you need to go down a path of self-development and you need to improve yourself. And the funny thing is, you don't really realize your true potential because you can't see the things that are holding you back. So a lot of these people, these FIFO workers, for example, they're earning some amazing income and they can set themselves up for life, right? They work hard, they work long hours, and they can set themselves up very, very quickly. They don't have to be stuck in that repeat cycle and that pattern. Eventually, they can get out of that, but they're, earning that good money. You don't want to be there still running a FIFO life, 20, 30 years down the track, right? So it's all about just selecting a path and whatever that may be, obviously getting your property help or, getting a mindset coach or whichever way you go about it. You just need to make that move. I think the best move I made was obviously working with yourself, because I knew a pattern that I needed to disrupt, but then I had all these other things that we're leveling up on and it's absolutely amazing. And then you're really starting to see your true potential.
100%. And it's an endless game. I guess we're coming back to us as individuals, not generalizing, not comparing, because we're on an individual path. Like I remember many years ago for me, like I made a decision that for the rest of my life, I'm always going to work for myself. That's just me, because it works. That works for me. Like if I own a car and I'm willing to invest money into servicing it or doing something, I'm willing to invest money into myself. I'm not going to put my worth on a physical item over myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to reflect, I want my life to reflect where my true investments are. And it's myself, because the greater experiences you change within your mind, the greater experience you experience on the outside. Like, you know, I'm sure you know plenty, probably wealthy people that really seem unhappy, unsatisfied.